Hi everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back for another plan with me. Today I'll be planning for the week of Monday, October 23rd through Sunday, October 29th, and I am using this kit from RubyTrev. RubyTrev has a YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with her channel, she does really great plan as I go style spreads with a lot of white space, and she recently opened a shop, so I did purchase a couple of her kits. I really like the way that her kits are formatted. She doesn't give you an overwhelming amount of stickers, and if you are a white space planner, there's just the perfect amount of stickers to do a white space spread. So I really enjoy the format of her kits, and I think you will too if you do plan with a lot of white space and pull in stickers from your own collection. But yeah, anyway, I am going ahead and just putting down that bottom washi. I did debate cutting it down, but I decided just to keep it the length that it was, and I think it's a really pretty floral design. I love the colors of this kit. I think they're really, really beautiful. I also decided to use the date covers that came with the kit, and they matched the bottom washi, so I kind of like having that balance on the top and the bottom and having everything kind of coordinate. I did use the flags that came with the kit. They were just a pretty yellow shade. They almost matched the shade of the flags that were there printed on the page already, but I wanted to utilize them since they were included in the kit. Next, I'm just quickly working on my sidebar, and I did go ahead and put down the quote box up underneath the October text. The quote box says, "Get lost in a good book," and I did get lost in a lot of Netflix this weekend. This past weekend, Stranger Things 2 was released on Netflix, and I did watch a few episodes. I don't typically like to binge watch every single episode when a series comes out on Netflix. I do like to space it out, so I did get it started, but yeah, I do want to start reading again. I used to read a ton when I used to commute into New York City. I would bring my Kindle with me every day and just read. I read so much. There's this book that I want to read that I saw someone posted about in the Glam Plan reading fam. Glam Planner does have a book club Facebook group if you're unaware, but I think it's called Emma in the Night, and the girl who posted about it said it's very similar to Gillian Flynn's books. Gillian Flynn was the author that wrote Gone Girl, and I loved all her books, so if it's anything like that, I'm sure I will love this book that the girl was referencing. But anyway, I just did the usual in my sidebar. I used a habit tracker, a ombre weekly box to track my work hours, and a heart checklist to track some purchases from Etsy that I was waiting on. Moving on into the day-to-day, I started off Monday with a today header, and I put down a little thing and covered it with a gold foiled heart from Planning World to mark a video that was uploaded. I did upload my Foxy Fix unboxing. It's my first Foxy Fix, so I was really excited about it. Moving on, I put down a car icon from the kit, and that arrow sticker is from My Newest Addiction. The company I work for has 3 different locations, and I usually always work out of the same location on Mondays, but I had to change it up this week, so I wanted to remind myself of that. And then underneath that, I put down a scallop box that came with the kit and used the cell phone or a cell phone icon from Peaceful Mind Designs. Next, I put down a full box, and I don't know what it is, and I may have mentioned this on my channel before, but I am really into full boxes or any sort of stickers with geometrical patterns on them. I don't know why, I just really, really am obsessed with them. But anyway, moving on, I layered a to-do header over some washi just to cover up the header that came printed on the page, and then I cut a heart checklist down to 3 and just put that down underneath the washi, and I did leave some white space underneath that to create some breathing room. Next, I put down a little thing because there's a series on the Investigative Discovery channel that I like to watch, but I do end up moving that checklist up because there wasn't enough room to fit everything that I needed to. So I put down the little thing down at the bottom of the page to mark my TV show, and then that meal prep sticker is from Planning Sanctuary, and usually I meal prep on Sundays, but I was out all day, so I did end up meal prepping on Monday night. So I just used that to mark the little cooking session that I had. On Tuesday, I started off with a today header. I think I started every day off with the today header. Normally, I don't do that, but I don't know. This week, I just decided to. And underneath that, I put down a half box, and then that clipboard is from Planning Sanctuary. Again, my boss and I had to go through a ton of reports, which took up a majority of the morning, so I did want to mark that with a half box. Underneath that, I used a label from Shop Jessica Hearts to mark a training session that I had with one of our newer employees that I manage. So I love those labels from Shop Jessica Hearts. They're some of my favorites. And then I started working my way up from the bottom. I did have a TV show to mark that night. I do watch American Horror Story, so I put that TV little thing down there again. And then I put down a full box above that. Next, I put down a to-do header, and I marked something that I wanted to check on the computer with a laptop sticker from Planner-esque. Next, I wanted to mark a deadline for something that I needed to submit, so I took a larger flag from the kit and I layered it with a Planning World gold foiled asterisk icon. Finally, for Tuesday, I used a little thing to mark something that I had to take care of on our HR portal. And to cover the icon that came printed on the little thing, I covered it with a gold foiled station sticker, little push pin sticker. I love those. Those are some of my favorite. I think they're so cute. On Wednesday, I started off with another today header, and I pulled in a scalloped sticker from the kit, and I layered the icon or the laptop icon over top of it. I used that to mark a very early Skype training session I had in the morning for a new software that we are implementing in my office. I put down a strip of washi and a heart icon. I used that to mark a yoga class that I was going to, but I do end up removing that a little bit later on because I ended up working a little bit later than I wanted to, so I didn't get to make it, but I am putting down a full box next to cover up that header. In place of that, I put down a half box and I layered a gold foiled clock icon from Station Stickers to mark a couple of meetings that I had. Underneath the full box, I put down a little thing, and I just used that to note that I did work a little bit later than normal, and I layered another piece of washi over it just to block out that header that's on the page. When I got home that day, I wanted to start the voiceover for this plan with me, so I did something just a little bit different, and I forget the originator of this idea, but I put down a habit tracker upside down, and then I just put a little things header over top of the hearts, and I used that to mark that I wanted to do a voiceover for this plan with me. I also got a little bit of filming done, so I put down that flag vertically, and that camera sticker is from Planning Sanctuary, and I used that to mark that I did film some that day. Finally, for Wednesday, I put down another little thing, and I just used that to mark that I helped my mom make dinner. And then I did remember something that occurred on Tuesday that I wanted to mark, so I put a half box vertically over top of the full box, and I just wanted to mark that in the new location that we were opening. Comcast was just stopping by to check out all of the wiring that was in the building previously, just to make sure it was ready for installation. So I used the phone icon, and I pulled in another one of those arrow stickers from My Newest Addiction. Going back to Wednesday, I did put down a little thing over top of the full box, and I pulled in a gold heart foiled icon from Planning World again to mark a video that went up. My Foxy Fix setup video went up on that day. On Thursday, I started off with a scalloped box, and I pulled in another foiled icon from Planning World. I used the cell phone icon this time because I did have a 9:30 call with someone that was pre-scheduled. Underneath that, I put down another Shop Jessica Hearts appointment label, and I used that to mark that someone was stopping by one of the offices to have something signed for a piece of equipment that I needed delivered. Next, I put down a full box to take up some space, and then I went ahead and put down a to-do header, and I used the other part of the 3-heart checklist that I had cut up earlier to mark some to-dos that I had to get done. Next, I put down a piece of washi and some credit card stickers from Peaceful Mind Designs. My SD card had broke on Wednesday when I was filming, so I wanted to remind myself to purchase another one. I feel like my SD cards are always breaking. Does anybody else have issues with theirs? I just feel like once a month I have to buy a new SD card. Underneath that, I pulled in a scalloped box from, this was a Piper Paper Company sampler, and then I layered a edit sticker over top of it from Let's Make It Sparkle, and I used that to mark that I wanted to edit some of the footage that I had filmed on Wednesday. I did go ahead and filled everything out for Thursday. I left the bottom part blank because I didn't have anything else to mark, but I did go and put some washi down on Saturday and Sunday because I wanted to use the weekend banner that came with the kit. I love the weekend banners that come with the RubyTrev kits. I think they're really pretty. And then I lost some footage from Friday, so I just started off by putting another scalloped box and a laptop sticker from Planner-esque. I used that to mark another early training session I had that morning, and then I did have to do some prep for Monday, so I put down a little thing and covered it with a clipboard and pencil from Piper Paper Company. After work, my mom and I went to Old Navy because they were having a sale, so to mark that, I put down a half box and these really cute flats from a Planning World sampler that I had. After Old Navy, I did want to stop at the liquor store, so I put down a little thing and a shopping cart just to mark my trip. I just needed a bottle of wine for the weekend because I was pretty much staying home all night Friday and all day Sunday. Next, I put down a full box and then I layered a couple of strips of washi underneath that, and I put the Lazy Day sticker that came with the kit layered over top of it. I really didn't do much Friday night. My fiance was watching the World Series and I was kind of just fiddling around on my computer and just laying on the couch. I never really want to do much on Friday nights because I'm just so exhausted from the week, so it's nice to kind of just have a night to myself and relax. I did do some laundry that day though, so I put a washing machine from Piper Paper Company in that blank space between the full box and the washi. On Saturday, I got up early so I could straighten my hair, so that straightener is from Planner-esque, and then I put down a full box, and then underneath that, I laid down a half box vertically, and I layered a balloon sticker that came with the kit off to the side. My fiance and my friend and her husband went to Sleepy Hollow, New York. They had a bunch of fun Halloween events going on, so we took a trip up there for the day, and we ate lunch and just walked around, and it was really nice. It was a beautiful, beautiful day. They had a farmer's market and everything, so it was a lot of fun. I didn't have anything Halloween related that matched well with the kit, so I thought that single balloon reminded me of it, so I thought that was creepy enough. But anyway, after we came home from Sleepy Hollow, we did have to drop my fiance's car off somewhere, so I took a little thing, and that car is again from Planner-esque. I started Stranger Things 2 that night. I won't say anything because I don't want to give away any spoilers, but I love this show so much. I think it's so good. But anyway, starting off on Saturday, I put down a to-do header and I cut down a 3-heart checklist to mark that I wanted to film, edit, and finish this voiceover. I also had more laundry that I wanted to get done, so I used a strip of washi and the laundry basket icon that came with the kit, and I put that over the header that came printed on the page. Next, I put down the full box and I left a little bit of space in between that full box and the washi because I wanted to pop down a foiled icon from Planning World. I used the shopping cart and I had to buy some groceries and meal prep. I've been meal prepping every Sunday and I've really been liking it. It's been helping out my wallet a bit because I don't have to go ahead and buy lunch every day of the week at work. I didn't have much going on this Sunday, so I put down the stack of books, and that was a piece of deco that came with the kit because I figured I could start the book that I was speaking about the beginning of this video. So I put that down to make sure I actually started the book because if it's in my planner, I'm more prone to do it. And then at the end of the day, I put down a half box. And I put down a comfy and cozy, I think, sticker from the Fox and Pip. I just figured it was a super rainy day here in New Jersey, so I figured she was the perfect way to kind of just end my night and be super warm and cozy, either reading or watching Stranger Things some more. But then I just open up here and let you guys get a look at the completed spread. I really, really love this kit. This was just super fall feeling to me. The colors and everything were just really, really beautiful. And I really enjoyed doing a plan as I go style spread because it had been a little bit of time before or since I had done one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.